in the water. New Orleans is just gone.
There was no rescue for us. We were really doomed to die out there.
Oh, it went horribly wrong at every level, but the first point of blame has to be at the nation, and that means George Bush.
All I knew I wanted to get out of that.
So they pass the word along, don't tell them where they're going, just tell them you don't know.
These people were just put on planes and taken.
He said we might be going to Utah.
The governor said that they were going to put them at Camp Williams. That's a military facility. Why would they put those people here?
I think Camp Williams was a good place because they were probably all neighbors and friends.
They knew murderers there, people that had felonies, that there were drugs there.
And it all turned out to be untrue.
But those who chose to stay here on the installation had to subject themselves to a search.
I think it's pretty routine that they require a background check.
I knew there was going to be a culture shock on both sides.
I wasn't too excited about having a bunch of them come here.
I feel different. I feel the tenseness.
They don't know how to deal with the race issue here, so they bury it.
I know that we're all being perceived as white Mormons.
The universe is supposed to be Mormon-centric, and it isn't.
But are you Mormon? They don't even like black people.
Maybe Utah can be a bright light to the rest of the country, to really set an example of one of the whitest states in the Union with their open arms welcoming black residents.
What the hell am I doing?
This is about our people, this is about our culture, this is about our passion. Yeah. This is about our life. This could happen to anybody. It happened to me, it happened to my family. And so we all across the country was affected by it. And so, now it's time where we say, because we don't just together and say, let's do our part. Right. Whatever we can do to expose this to the world, that's what this movie is about. We want to expose the reality to all the Americans out there saying this is not just happening here.
Great.
What scared me on this was, like what you were saying, when I went to Utah, Mormons kind of took over, and that frightened me. Now, people outside of the Mormon, let's say the grass, they welcome since they're African Americans, and they help them. Mormons did. He got Mitt Romney running for president, like our Republican group, and that scares the hell out of me, right? Because he's a Mormon. Now, I don't know if I want a Republican or a Mormon to be president of the free world. That scares the hell out of me. Hey, the other important thing is when you watch the movie, you see the people taking responsibility for themselves when they get to Utah, right? You see Curtis and Cliff become Utahnians, right? And that's their choice, right? Now they're stepping up and they're deciding what they're going to do. Now, the same thing's got to happen in Utah, and whether it's New Orleans, whether it's Chicago, New York, you got to get out and you got to vote. Because we found out who's doing the right thing, we found out who's doing the wrong thing. And the people have to step up and they got to get rid of the bad guys and put the right guys in. Because the same thing will happen again if we leave these bad people in.